It's 5 o'clock. Hey guys, it's Hallie. I just got my huge box of meds in the mail. Before I go through that, I want to tell you how my day was today. I told you I would. Today is September 4th, 2010, and I had a lot done today. Well, when I first came in the office at 10 o'clock, they took my weight and blood pressure. I lost 2 more pounds. Yay! So now I'm down 7 pounds according to them, but according to me, I'm down 11 pounds. So I'm getting there. Takes time, right? Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, so I went into the office, took my blood pressure, my weight, and then after that came the fun. I had to do a pelvic ultrasound that is not internal, but, you know, your pelvic area on your skin. And I didn't drink enough water, so I thought I drank plenty. I already had to pee. Wasn't enough to make them happy. So, what was I going to say? So yeah, so I had to drink more water. They went and filled up my water bottle. And then I had to pee really, really, really bad. And they did the, what do I call it? Anyway, they went on and did their ultrasound, and then right after that, they were like, okay, are you ready? Blah, 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 blah. Still couldn't pee because I had to do my hysteroscopy. Yay, right? Well, so I was really scared. Of course, I forgot to take my Tylenol, right? Of course. And, yeah, it was just quite an experience. It was not anywhere near as bad as the HSG. That was like, it sucked really bad. When I'm going to be really gross with you guys, so if you don't want to hear any more, you can just go ahead and flip forward to the next video. But, yeah, so he kept trying to, get the speculum in, right? And he was like, it's not going far enough, and I'm going to say something funny, so, you know, whatever, hold your ears, whatever. But, yeah, so he said it wasn't long enough. He's like, I'm going to need a longer speculum. I was like, duh, I'm married to a black man, hello. Stereotype, black men have big, you know, yeah, anyway. Yeah, it was funny at the time. And the person I told started cracking up hysterically. So I guess it was funny. Trying to think what else. Yeah, so that was like extremely painful, especially when he had the smaller one, because it just, you know, it wasn't, I'm gonna bounce around there for a little bit. It wasn't the, whatchamacallit? I cannot think today, I'm so tired. Yeah, but it wasn't like the right one for me. So he went and he was like, well, I have to find a longer one. And even with the smaller one, he kept like, with the speculum, he was like pinching like the inside of my walls, you know, not to be nasty. And like it hurt so bad. And like I'm sitting there like grabbing the lady's arm, and you know, she's trying to like, you know, view it on the ultrasound machine at the same time. So then she's putting pressure on my bladder. I'm like, I'm in pain, I have to pee, I'm scared. My husband's in the other room jerking off. Like, So anyway, I made it obviously without Tylenol even. The only part other than them putting the speculum in was when they went to go, they flushed it with saline. It's just a very, very small little bit of saline, just barely. This is for my mock transfer. And they did like my PAP, because I don't even know what my last one was, just terrible. But they did my PAP while I was there. And yeah, so for the mock transfer, he just sat there basically and squirted, I guess with the tube, like the very, very thin tube, a little bit of saline just to, you know, measure everything out and, you know, see how it would go and see how I would handle it. And he said I did a really good job, and even the nurse said I was like nowhere near as bad as some of the people that go in there. So I guess I wasn't that bad. I thought I was a wuss, especially without my husband. I couldn't hold anyone's hand. Anyway, but yeah, so I did bleed after. When they, like I said, when they put the saline in, they said that's why you take the Tylenol, because you do experience a little bit of cramping. It was a little bit of cramping at first, and like the more saline that went in there, like the more cramping I felt. But it's such a small amount of saline that like it really wasn't even that bad. And I think I might have had it worse because they had trouble finding a couple things, and they said I was like extremely introverted, which means I'm very, very tilted. hopefully, I'm praying that that doesn't mean that, like, you know, whenever I go, if I do get pregnant, when I go into labor, if I'll have to have a C-section, because I really do not want to have a C-section. I mean, if it's the best thing, if I get pregnant, it's the best thing for me and my baby, then fine, but I'm like, My mom has 3 children, 3, all natural, no meds, natural way, all the way, and she's a wuss, and if I could do it, if she could do it, I can do it, pretty much. So, trying to think what else. Yeah, so afterwards, I mean, it really wasn't that bad. I'm about to sit down because my feet are killing me. Okay, so yeah, so afterwards, it really wasn't that bad. It was just like, right while everything was happening, it just like really, really sucked, and I was so scared, and I didn't know what to expect, but it wasn't that bad. Like, I don't know, it just wasn't that bad. Don't mind my birds, by the way. My mom has birds. We're moving in 7 days. I could talk forever, I swear I could. I don't really have any friends, so I don't really talk to anyone here. I talk to my husband. Talk his ear off. So it's nice I get to talk to you guys. Trying to think what else. Yes, and then after that, my husband finished jerking off into a cup. I'm sitting there in pain, and he's like, enjoying himself. Anyway, and then what did we do after that? We had the injection teaching class, which I was under the impression that it was about to be like us and a couple other couples in a room, and that we were actually going to inject ourselves, you know, just to make sure, you know, on their part, just to make sure that we know what we're doing. And I thought they would just do like a placebo, like, you know, maybe just saline, something like that. I didn't know. Thank God they had like a fake butt, and we used it for the regular sub-Q injections. Not that we're going to do sub-Q in our butts, obviously not. And they also showed us exactly where, for when we do the intramuscular injections, where exactly to put the needle and how to do it, and, you know, whatever else. My husband's going to do my intramuscular one because he's a medic in the Air Force, and I'm an EMT, but he's also been an EMT much longer. He's an EMT and a medic in the Air Force, and a nurse, whatever. So he knows more about it, and obviously it's pretty hard for me to, like, you know, stick myself in the butt and then have to, aspirate it and whatever else. So, yeah. Trying to think what else. So we ended up not getting our meds in time for the injection teaching class, which is okay because we had theirs, and I was able to practice, like, you know, pushing the fluid through, and there's a couple of them where she said it's a little bit thicker, and, you know, especially the Folliston pen, she was like, you know, she wanted me to feel how when you push it down it kind of turns, and I did that into the trash can. You know, obviously I wasn't going to do it myself, but, you know, she's like, yeah, just gotta inject it to the trash can. It's play meds, it's what they do. Sent to them just for that. And she showed me everything, and I don't know. Trying to make my videos not so long. It has been a really long time since I've been on here, so my videos are going to be long all over again. So there's so much to say. After that, we had our, no, I said that already. After that, we had our consent signing, in which I was rushing around all day. We were like 8 minutes late to our appointment, and I forgot the packet of consent papers. They were nice enough to print me out a whole new bunch, and it's like 30 pages long, maybe more than that. And I don't know, so we had to initial at the bottom of every single page. Of course, I wanted to read them because I know they're very important, and some people just sign away, and I'm like, no, I read everything, which is good. Even though it's a pain in the butt sometimes. I hate reading! Anyway, yeah, so he made us, like, go back into the lobby and then, you know, do the consent papers, and then he called us in. And my husband was so tired because we both worked the overnight shift. I work 7 days a week, he works like 4, and he just happened to work last night. He's, like, falling asleep in the office. I'm tired. I mean, I'm allowed to sleep at my job, but I'm still tired, and we went back in, signed the papers, and, sent us on our way, and stopped to get something to eat at Fridays. I was so happy to get some food in my stomach because I hadn't eaten all morning except for like an orange, and I am good. I had sizzling chicken and shrimp, which is grilled chicken. It was very healthy. I took out pretty much everything. Everything was unhealthy, and even the shrimp, I had them take out the sauce, and I said just steam them, nice plain shrimp, whatever. So that's what he did. I have to start a new video because I'm at 10 minutes. But I'll continue.